Welcome everyone to this bonus piece of content for the Real Men Don't Wear Long Sleeves. We've got Aaron and Rose here.
Welcome. And Robbie the cat. Robbie Gray the cat.
So last week, in our episode against, what was it, Walyalup and Geelong, we mentioned there was some discussion around the best TV scoreboards. And we thought, let's elaborate on this and put together a little bit of a tier list of the best AFL TV scoreboards over the years. So what we got here, we got a range of TV scoreboards from when Channel 7 started broadcasting in 1997, I think it was. And we also got some scoreboards from Channel 9, Channel 10 and Fox Footy as well.
Talk about archival historian. We should change your name from Statman to archival historian man.
Where's catchy? So we'll start off by trying to rank this scoreboard here. Adelaide versus St Kilda. This is the first Channel 7 scoreboard.
That is D tier for me. That's just text.
That's D as well.
D.
But also it's very hard to judge because of like the thing behind it. It's also not at all accessibility friendly.
Yeah, D tier.
D tier.
Is there a fucking Z tier?
No timer as well.
Yeah. That's like chicken scratch.
Next one, we got a bit of a different vibe from Channel 7. Hawthorn versus St Kilda in the scoreboard. We got a bit of a timer on here this time.
I think C tier. I like that the score and the name of the team are different tones. I don't mind that, but I don't like the font, and
it is a bad font. I don't like the yellow 3.
And I don't like that the name of the teams are centered and yet the numbers appear to be justified.
What?
I do think this has a bit of character. I mean, the original scoreboards, they're still finding their feet. I think this isn't a bad one, but I think C tier. Are we saying C?
C. I think we're saying C.
The next couple are pretty similar. We've got Sydney and Collingwood down here, Essendon and Brisbane Lions down here.
How are they similar?
Yeah, they're not similar at all.
Those are so...
They both don't have a timer.
Okay, the first one, Sydney Collingwood for me is D.
Oh, I'd say B for that.
B?
Yeah, it's just simple.
Can we go C then? In the middle?
In the middle, sure.
This next one.
This
is what? That's A for me.
What?
It looks like weird little flags. I don't like it.
It's so creative. I like that it's different. I like that it's bringing some visual flair. Okay, well, let's put it as B then.
What? No!
C.
C.
Come on.
Right, we'll put C. Now this one is...
This is where we start getting God tier.
So we should start by just doing this one first. This is another D, Channel 7
A.
one.
D!
Look at it, it's so funny.
I really like it.
Is this the WWE or is this Apple?
It's funny.
I really like it. Look at it, it's like a little TV.
I like that it's a TV, but I don't like how there's no separation between the name of the team and the number.
It looks like something that would be like in the animation at a bowling alley.
It does, and that's what I like about it. But you know what's weird is that... Stop, Jaden. Why does S have a dot and Carl doesn't? That's unforgivable. D. That makes no sense.
Alright, so I've put them a little bit out of order here, but it actually should go. So Channel 9 had a couple of years where they were broadcasting, and they had this one here called Geelong. Well, it wasn't called Geelong. This is the game that was playing at the time. The screenshot was taken, but they see how they have a little bolt here.
Yeah, I like that.
So they had these little bolt idea for the winning team.
Oh,
or like the team that was leading.
So the bolt moved around.
Yeah.
I mean, I know who's winning. I can read the number. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need more visual information to tell me who's winning.
Double bolt or no bolt when there's a draw?
I don't know.
That's a good question. God, you've got good critical thinking skills. Look, I feel like we're lumping it all low, but that's the D for me.
I
Why has St. K got a lowercase?
That's what I was about to bring up, because Geelong is all in capitals, and then it's STK.
With a dot again. Why are all these dots up in the mix? And look, I mean, we don't need to point it out because we've already put it on C tier, but the S and then BL have 2 dots? Come on.
What are we saying?
D.
D tier.
C, because I think that Stuber TV is like, should be. So, that's better than TV.
Yeah, okay.
Next we got a Channel 10 one, a classic Channel 10 one. Port versus Brisbane Lions.
That's B for
like
me.
chocolate.
I think this is, I would say A tier.
Why?
Because this is when they had the 5-minute warning as well.
Okay.
What?
No, it's boring. It's boring. B tier.
I don't love them.
Let's go B.
I don't like the font.
Alright.
The letters are too big for those size things. They need a border, you know.
We also got a classic from Channel 10 here. This is when it was in the top left-hand corner.
That's S tier for me.
Of the screen. I would say...
I'd say S tier.
I'd put it firmly in S.
You just put in A though. That's S tier. That is
Which is it?
that to me, like, that is timeless. That is classy. That could be from any era, and I would support it.
It is. My only critique is the gradient, which I spoke about last week. I don't like gradient.
Does that one have a gradient?
It has a slight gradient at the bottom of
I don't think it
each
has a gradient.
Well, you can see that it gets lighter under 57 before it starts at 42.
Oh yeah, it does.
So it does have like a
gradient.
fake shine on it, but otherwise I'm okay with it.
So next, we got one from Fox Footy. This is when... So Fox Footy actually used to just use whatever free-to-air scoreboard there was. So if it was Channel 7, they used the Channel 7 one. This is when they started having their own in 2004.
That's A to me.
There's nothing...
I love the
about
colours.
it that I like.
I love
really.
the colours.
I don't like it at all. I think it's tacky, and the colours make me think of rugby.
I'd honestly put this
Not
in
at
D.
all.
You'd put that in D?
I'd put it in D.
Surely
Me too.
B. What? C at least.
Nah, D.
No, because I think half the ones we put in C are worse than that. That's the best one of all the C tiers for me. That's even better than the one we put in B.
Okay, I'll put it in C. Just, go with me on this.
Okay, fine.
We got a classic now. I think this is a real winner.
Yeah, that's S tier for me.
This is a Channel 10 one as well in the top left-hand corner.
To me, that's giving grand final day. The crunch is on. Everyone's heart's in their chest because you're like, holy fuck, it's so close. How much time's left? Maybe I've got that subliminal message because it's Sydney West Coast in the thing, but S. Rose?
I think A, because it's so similar to the one in S, but it's slightly worse.
Okay. That's reasonable.
Yeah, I'd put it in
I'd back
solid
that.
A.
Okay.
All right.
S.
S.
That's my premiership
S.
scoreboard.
S.
This
S.
is in-
S.
this is
S.
in the
S.
Bottom
S.
left-hand
S.
corner this time, and it was by Channel 7, I
S.
believe.
S.
Hang on,
S.
sorry.
In 2010, I believe.
In Channel... Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I like the simplicity of this one again.
And just that damn ratty gradient.
Yeah.
No, I kind of like it. It gives it depth.
I guess that's what I don't like about it. I just want it to be like flat and obviously superimposed, because it's like no one thinks that that's like some physical item that's on the field.
I'll tell you what I do like. I do like how there's red on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice symmetrical and yet asymmetrical touch.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's a hallmark of design in Australia. I think they should study it in graphic design degrees.
Speaking of things they should put in graphic design degrees, this is somehow above S. For
S.
me.
It's so good.
Truly the best scoreboard
Ever.
in our time.
Move the other ones down. 'Cause
No!
that should be an S by itself. It's so good. The blue, the black, the red, the font,
Yeah, it is a nice font.
the length. I just love how long it is. None of this abbreviation shit. Give me full names.
Do they put the full name for Greater Western Sydney?
think they do, yeah.
How do they decide who gets their mascots included?
Well, there's probably a like a character count.
Before we go into the rest of I think the rest of them are Fox Footy. I think we got one last Channel 7, which is what we have right now. I don't know where I sit on this one, honestly. I think
it's good.
I think it won't age well. I honestly think that.
Yeah, I think with recency bias, it's hard to say because for me that looks good because it's like it's normal, but that's just like what I'm used to right now.
It's the only one that's got mascots in it.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of weird. Like, why do I need the mascot? You know,
mascots change.
Only Port's mascot changes.
I think it's just doing too much.
That's not true. Richmond's changed recently, and Carlton's has changed.
What do you mean the mascot changes?
Not their mascot, but like their logo.
They tweak the designs.
Oh. I think B.
I'd be happy with B.
Yeah, go on.
I was trying to find Fox's, like the one that we watched today, but Kaya wasn't letting me take screenshots.
That's okay, baby.
Yeah, that's alright. Now we've got some Fox Footy ones. I think this one's actually a bit of an underdog for me.
Yeah, that's A for me.
What? I was going to say like negative
So the good
80.
thing about
That
this one was
grading.
that over to the right they used to have like who was on the bench and like the injuries and things like that. It went down all across the bottom of the screen.
I just love that it's all in one row. I love that it's lengthways as opposed to stacked on top of each other. I wish we saw more of
I like
that.
the stack. I feel like obviously it doesn't take long to figure it out, but it doesn't have the immediate visual cues that the other ones do.
If that's how you feel, I won't argue with you.
It is how I feel.
But I think that's really dumb.
And I think that it should be in D. I think it's really ugly.
Get fucked, mate.
No, we're not putting in D. That's just not going to happen.
B or C. I'm sorry, but now that I'm looking at that C tier again, almost all of those belong in D.
Especially the one that you have that's like the weirdest.
Can we put in B? I don't really. I think it deserves higher than that, but I'm happy to meet in the middle.
Whereas he's asking.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're the one that vehemently opposed it, so.
I mean, look, I'm not comfortable with it, but I'm not going to stop you.
Cool, that works for me.
Another Fox Footy one. I honestly don't really remember this one ever existing.
That's C for me. I just don't like the colour choice, but I like what else is happening. I think it's weird that there's a third column with the fourth, like with the time thing, as opposed to it being above or below. But I suppose some of the other ones have that, including the one that we said was SSSSSSS. No, it's weird that the time column is the last column on the right. No?
Mm.
No one's talking.
Mm. Yeah.
Let's go see.
Alright. A bit of a weird one for Fox. I think I'm not really sure where I stand
Who's
on this
that
one.
man in that screenshot?
I don't know.
Looks like a goblin.
I think C.
I don't mind that one.
How do you not mind that one, but you don't like the other all-in-one row one?
Because I don't know. I think it makes sense to have it like...
But you said there was not the same visual cues.
Yeah, but with the yellow, the visual cues are queuing.
That is nonsensical.
And I think crows were pretty good at the time that this scoreboard existed, so I don't have great associations with it for that reason.
I'm happy to put it in the D. No, I'm kidding. Let's go C.
A lot in C.
Yeah.
Well, then they should make better scoreboards.
Yeah. So
I think,
true. I can't really see that one.
Yeah, this one was... I think the game that we're looking at here is the Miracle on Grass. So...
I don't like that
has
they've
some
got red
historical
behind the team
significance.
name.
Yeah, that's D to me, actually. The team names just shouldn't be in red. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. No, I would agree with that. And then the final one we got is another Fox Footy one. This is from fairly recently.
With the arrows, the colour arrows, yeah.
It's got
okay.
like the flags.
I think it's B.
Yeah, with the other one with logos.
Okay, great.
Looks good to me.
How do we feel?
I feel pretty comfortable.
I feel like I didn't realise how many of these I hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also how good the ones that I love are. You know? When you see them all like that, it's like, God, we used to have it all. We used to have... Great piece of bonus content, Statman. Thank you for taking the time to prepare that for us and our loyal listeners.
I can't believe that TV one. When was that?
Yeah, that would have been like 1990s, I think.
It looks like something that would like float in on like the Disney Channel for like the presenters to be like, oh, our little friend, the scoreboard has come in. It's bizarre. It's so like unrelated to any of the others.
Yeah, they took a big swing for a big miss. Anyway,
all right. Well, it's been nice to see you all again during the week.
Let us know in the comments if you want more bonus content like this.
Bye.
Bye.